Just want to say this isn't a hate video. This video has some comedy and satire in it. So if you are offended with comedy and real life events and satire, then maybe don't watch this video. But if you enjoy a bit of comedy, a bit of truth, then continue to watch. Enjoy the video. The situation here, Brett Kavanaugh apparently cleared of the rape charges. Actually, was he even under rape? I don't think he'd been arrested. I'm not sure what was going on, the full story. I don't fully follow that tight. Let us know down below if you know really what happened. But anyway, so apparently, from what I understand, he got accused of rape or sexual assault back in 1982 or something like that by a woman or a couple of women or something like that. You know, but what's the deal? What's the deal? I'm going to tell you a little bit of a story, so stay tuned. This might be a new viewer to my channel. It might be the first time you ever watched this video of mine, but stay tuned because I guarantee there'll be something entertaining, something juicy in this video for you. So let's just have a little see. I'm in Thailand, and beautiful place here. If you get caught of rape in Thailand, you get death penalty or potentially life in prison. So yeah, so they don't fuck around in Thailand. If you're guilty of rape, you get death sentence, which I do agree with. But people are asking, what about these women who do these false rape accusations, maybe to cash in on someone's fame, or this Brett guy seemed pretty famous, and these rape accusers would definitely make a lot of money from doing journalism and interviews and selling product or whatever. What about that? You know, what about that? So yeah, I would say that if you're doing false accusations, then you deserve a heavy punishment as well, equal to the crime that you're accusing of. So yeah, death penalty for them. Let's put that to an ethics committee. But I think if someone's going to get death penalty for you lying about them, then you probably deserve that as well. Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. So there you go. I said it. So anyway, so Brett Kavanaugh, don't know the full story. I guess no one really does except those two people involved, or 5 people involved, or whoever. But it just brings back to my story where I remember I was accused on the internet by some girl who wanted to get some YouTube subscribers, and she actually made a video called Durianrider's Hypocrisy and talked about, you know, all this stuff, how I didn't rape her, but she said stuff like that and things like that, and to just make people assume that happened. But then she came and said, no, actually Harley never raped me. I didn't really say that because that never happened. And that was her own words. Anyway, her boyfriend, who is at the time, she slept with a number of guys, so her boyfriend actually found out because one of my exes back in the day, she made a Tumblr post about who I hooked up with when we were separated. So this girl from New Zealand, she lied to her now husband and said, me and Harley never hooked up. When in actual fact, she came over to my hotel room twice. It's on CCTV. There's plenty of emails and photographs and sexy poses and tags and all sorts of juicy stuff. And if you've been following it long enough, you know who's talking truth and who's lying, who's just trying to sell some. Anyway, so this woman, she from New Zealand, she did this video, and at the end of the video, she's selling her ebook. She's like, hey, and by the way, my ebook's on sale. And it's like, why would you make a video about, you know, alleged sexual assault or rape or whatever, then sell your vegan recipe ebook at the end of it? Money. So then they create all this hype, they ask for donations, stuff like that, and then they do all these videos, like documentaries of jump cuts. You know, if you need a jump cut, that means you're lying because you're thinking your story. So this happened, and what would sound good? Let me think. Just jump cut it and give me pause. When you have to pause, you're lying. All right. If you need to do jump cuts and fancy editing, and you know, never trust a narcissist who wears a black V-neck and has all the hair all gelled and says Durianrider's a narcissist, but you look at every image is always photoshopped and perfected and all this wanky narcissistic bullshit. So yeah, and they even make a lot of money. There's people that they do false accusations because maybe they felt rejected by the guy or burnt, or maybe they cheated on their boyfriend like this New Zealander woman did. And she said, oh my God, like I never did that. And then he finds out and says, what really happened? She says, he forced himself on me, you know, which is the other way around, that she forced herself on me and the 5 other guys in Chiang Mai. So I'm curious why he didn't do videos about the other guys she hooked up with afterwards. And she even said that, I mean, I would love it if they went to the police. You know, I would love it, because I live here in Thailand. And if you go to the police and make a false accusation, and the evidence that I've got and the evidence that they don't have, that would be really interesting. So I put my hand up. I'm here in Chiang Mai, Thailand. Call the police, come and arrest me. Actually, that won't even happen because they would never do that. But I'm calling their bluff. Come to Thailand, you know, come to Thailand, and let's go through the court system. Put it all out on the table. Let's put it all out on the table in front of the Thai police, and let's see whose story is truth and who's just some Patreon paywall inspired content. sad story that people actually would go out there and put out content like that and then make all the women who actually genuinely do get raped or sexually assaulted lose credibility because of a few bitter, angry or resentful women who maybe feel burnt. There's better ways to get back on somebody if you feel rejected rather than make false claims. Better ways to do that. Otherwise, you're just making all the sisters out there not get the respect and the credibility that they need by making false claims. You know? That's why you go to police and they don't really take a lot of things seriously because they're like, yeah, well, you know, show us the proof, show us the proof. Because too many women lie to make money or to get some attention, or they feel rejected or burnt, so they make up stories. Or they cheated on their husband or boyfriend, like in this situation happened. And rather than tell him the truth, because he's such a beat who can't handle it, that... Anyway, I'm getting, what's the rattling on there? So yeah, anyway, Judge Kavanaugh cleared. But yeah, it was interesting stuff. I'm not sure how much details you guys want to know anyway. If you'd want to know more juice about what happened those nights in Chiang Mai, let me know. Let me know in the comment section below. Say, type in more juice. Say, we want to know. If you don't want to know any more, then I'll leave it at that. But I would love for anyone out there who has in a situation, go to the police, make claims, make report, bring people to justice. You know, I live in Australia. Everyone knows where I am in Australia. Adelaide, Australia, Norton Summit, McGill. I'm always easy to find. I wear fluoro yellow, and I wear a fucking vegan t-shirt every day. You know, well, I've got 2 t-shirts I basically wear. Actually, 3 if you include cycling jerseys. Fluoro yellow helmet, pretty easy to find guy. Chiang Mai, pretty easy to find Harley. Go to Maya Mall, go to Deutsche Tap, right up and down. Just sit at Hawaii K Road, and I'm going to ride past there at some point during the day and night, every day. Not hard to guy find, not exactly running from the law like these other false accusers are. They always seem to be moving somewhere else. No one knows exactly where they are because they're running from someone's lawyers. But anyway, I can't really divulge too much information. That's probably as much as we're going to go. But if you do want more juice, maybe I could talk about it. I don't know, I'll have to ask the lawyer. But anyway, if you do want to know the juice, type down below. I'll ask you a few questions to see how we go from there. But there you go. So the Kavanaugh situation, Brett Kavanaugh cleared. Durianrider banged my wife and she really enjoyed it. That could be another title of the video. I do know that Hannah woman, 20-something woman, 28 now, she's probably 30 now. She said to me after sex, she's like, you're the first person that's ever made me come via penetration. And actually, she used the word come or orgasm. One of the two, and I was a bit like, really? And in my head, I was like, really? I don't think I'm the first. You know, something about it, you know, it's something about how easy she was and things like that. It didn't make me feel like I was the first guy to make her come. But that's probably too much juice. Is it? I don't know. I don't really have much filter here on YouTube. It's just one-take stuff. If you do want more juice, maybe go to my Tumblr. But Brett Kavanaugh cleared. I felt inspired to share my little personal story with somebody out there. That we live in a world where people might make false claims, so guard yourself. Record screenshots, record conversations, do some filming. You know, make sure you had a hotel like I did that had CCTV, so then they can collaborate and corroborate evidences and stuff like that. You arm yourself, unfortunately, out there. So I've made some mistakes. I learned from those. So yeah, big guys be out there. There's some girls out there, some gold diggers out there who will marry guys just for money. Rich Norwegian guys who have trust fund money, daddy's money, not self-made guys with alpha, just beaters living off daddy's money, traveling around the world with a gold digger and hiding from the police and lawyers. So, and a lot of projection there, unmasking the projection. Anyway, this is not a hate video. Just share my comments and criticisms. I think it is unfair that people out there try and destroy people's lives, reputations by making false rape claims or false sexual assault claims or whatever. But eventually, the weight of the truth smashes all the lies. Anyone in Chiang Mai during that time, you know, asked so many people out there, Johnny and Michelle and Tony Ann and Tanner and so many people who live in that apartment building and who were there that night and stuff like that. So there's plenty of people out there who can back up what I say and who don't want anything to do with our friend Hannah there at all, because they just really lost a lot of respect for her, and also our friend from Norway. Anyway, I just wanted to say as well that these people who accused Brett Kavanaugh, they actually said he raped me. But this Hannah girl never ever said that. She actually written a statement, I never said Harley raped me. In fact, he never did, All right, that's her written quote. But her husband, the jealous husband who didn't like it that his wife slept around with so many guys in Chiang Mai because he was away, he left her be, and she's like, well, I need a D. What am I going to do? What's a girl to do? Got all these fit vegan lads in Chiang Mai. She just ran us all. So where's it going with that? That was a crazy time. We've got crazy stories coming out of Chiang Mai, don't we? Vegan cheetah, where are you? Where was I even going with this? Oh my God, I got some vivid memories of that night. Some women really like their hair being pulled and choked hard, and some people don't like that. So if a woman says, choke me, pull my hair, then, if you're a guy, then give it a bit of a tug and see what she responds to. If she likes it, she likes it. If she doesn't, then stop. No means no. Pull my hair harder, daddy, means pull my hair harder, daddy. Choke me, daddy, means choke me, daddy. Especially if it's an adult woman. This is getting weird anyway. But weird videos. I think I've lost my point. I think I'm going to end the video at this point. If you do want more, let us know in the comment section down below. Juicy times, back here in Chiang Mai. Brett Kavanaugh cleared. I'll share you my little story there. It is a fucking crazy world out there, isn't it? It is a crazy world out there. There's a lot of just sick people out there. They're sick in a funny way, they're sick in a humorous way, but they're sick in like a really pernicious way where women will stand by and let a good man get accused of stuff, or vice versa. There's men out there who'll let a good woman get raped or whatever and do nothing about that. So it's pretty sad. Like there's happens in certain countries around the world. Women just getting abused, and these white knight SJW people out there who are they're keyboard warriors on fake accounts, quick to talk about Durianrider, but send them to a country that has all these women's rights violations, and they would do nothing. They would do nothing. They would be like, oh, I don't see nothing. All these guys who pretend to care. Easy to comment on a Durianrider fake news video, but actually do something in real life to help women in real life. Always these people with fake accounts, 99% of them fake accounts. That's actually probably the same guy just posting this shit. Anyway, I'm digressing. I'm just rambling here, aren't I? I like YouTube to be able to share my thoughts and opinions on tap. Thailand, death penalty for rape. If you rape someone in Thailand, you potentially face the death penalty. What happens to accusers? I don't even know. Hopefully we will find out soon. So I'm just going to show you my apartment tour. This is the apartment. So I'll just flip the camera so you can see. So we're doing a bit of renovating here. Just got getting the floorboards done. So there you go. And we're almost done here. Studio apartment. Got a desk to work on. Put in some new PowerPoints. So there you go. That's got some new little lights there. And this is the bed. That's the little bed there. This is the balcony. So there you go. This is the studio apartment. Bathroom. We're just getting that done as well. Just getting that done. So there we go. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up.